exciting for me because I'm a longtime Cambridge resident. Don't hate me, a Preston boy. But Carl, how you doing? But it's exciting to have these kind of projects and this ability to really come into a core area of Cambridge and make this size of investment. I want to thank the mayor and the ward councillors that are here for their support. We've worked hard over the last probably really a year, I would say, Shockey, collectively with the city politicians and the BIA to really find the right fit. So we had an economic constraint with the project that obviously great idea, and it needed that push, that catalyst, and so we had to tweak the plan that had been in place for quite a number of years to find a way to make it happen, and really everybody got on board at an early stage and found a way to make it happen. I want to thank city staff. Creatively, there's some infrastructure problems. Every time you come into a redevelopment like this, you're not dealing with a shiny new subdivision and brand new pipes and brand new infrastructure. So we really had to get creative with city staff in finding solutions to those infrastructure problems to allow this development to proceed, and I think the city staff have gotten quite creative with us on how we solve some of those problems. So it really is a culmination of those efforts that have led us here today. I want to specifically thank Shockey for the vision that you had for this site. This is 8 years from when you first started talking about acquiring this site. And really, for those of you that kind of walk through and see its current state, this is after a pretty significant facelift that happened about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, with demolition and some of the work. So the JG group, who remain a partner in the project with us, had a great vision for the site, still a great vision for the site, wonderful intentions. Things got off to a little bit of a slow start, but I think we're there now. I know we're there now to work with them in the city to make the project happen. So I guess a little bit about the project, and then I'll wrap things up. We're really excited. It's a $50 million investment in the Hespeler core, and we know it'll bring 300 people back down to this area. It's about a third of the proper village, I'll say. So it's a big impact that we believe this will have in a positive way in the village. The merchants will have people shopping at their stores, eating at their restaurants. It'll continue to build off of the good work that the BIA has done over these last number of years. We're going to start immediately, and so we've worked with City Council, and we've got one council vote left with a good vote at committee last week. So I'm not going to count my tickets in. But anyways, we've got one piece that we've got to get over, and then we'll start demolition. So the plan is to start demolition of the interior buildings and the Building D, which is the building on Queen Street, in March. And so in early March, we'll be on site working. Certainly the historic aspect of what this is, it will be preserved. So we're really excited about preserving the iconic building on the river. We're really excited about preserving some of the key features of the site, the headstone that's in the site, a lot of the cornering stone, a lot of the aspects that you just don't see. Some of the timber from inside we'll be reusing. We're going to do a lot of things to be sensitive and to really highlight the history of what this facility was in terms of the legacy of the Hespeler Village, and make sure that it's reborn, it's preserved for a number of generations to come. We're excited with Building C, which is the smaller building here over on Guelph Ave, that we have the opportunity to do something with public space. And so the idea there is gifting that space back either through the city or working with Larry and his group or something like this to allow that to be in the public domain and the public realm, including a pretty fantastic landscape feature that we're excited about that will really showcase some of the imagery of the old mill chase and some of the historical aspects of the site. So we'll really create a good piece of almost public art, if you will, and community space in that building. So then we come here. You can kind of see the state we're in, but you can imagine this redone and preserved. This will be one of the premier buildings in all of the region of Waterloo. In fact, I think probably all of Ontario. It's rare you get the opportunity to have a structure and a history like this, and then to reinvest in it and bring it back to life. And we think by the time we're done with 45 boutique condos in this building, these will be some of the best units that exist in the province.